Did you know that it's just one number?
One number.
One number.
One number can get you to any heart institution in Jamaica.
One number.
All you need is one number.
99-43278.
Just one number.
It's easy as 99
Remember just
heart.
one number.
99-43278.
To serve you faster, better, easier. Heart just 98. One number, many locations. One number for all information.
With one number, you can reach any heart's location. 876-994-3278.
Okay, but right now I'm checking the account and there's no money there. Yes, there's no money there. Listen, I'm a businessman. I need to get the money by the end of the day. Make sure. Follow me, brother, yeah, follow me. Follow me.
Mr. Jason Banks. Reason more reason with you, man. Calm down.
I always calm. I want you put on reason
Have a seat.
about. Go to my dad.
Look here. Not because you and Sandra together now. And me and her are used to.
What's so funny, brother?
You're right. Me and you don't need to have a conversation. Big up yourself. They will never learn. Yeah. Pepper bread. Never work for your machine. Yeah, man, no worries, I'm gonna send you the details. Today. Yeah. Alright, good.
Who else in here want to tap me? Raise your hand. Oh, I am here today in support of my daughter. Nobody look for me like on the change. And hold on inside the door. That will show her. And I want it to be clear that if it's one thing that I teach my daughter, is to speak the truth. And speak it ever. Cause it what it means. So, when she talk the truth, who not like it, I suggest you not keep it to yourself. And if you don't keep it to yourself, then do something. Do something. Just do something. No. When I left this place, I intend to keep in contact. Remember, I am just a meditation away. And if you don't like it, you can bite it. If you want to bite it, then fight it. Because I will dip on a tombstone and I write it. Remember say, Smaggy didn't know about her kidnapping. You don't think me forget? You don't think me forget? So when she chat the truth, if you don't like to kidnap, one more kidnap. For me, we make you take a permanent nap. Remember me tell you that. You have ears? It's in here. And you, tomorrow this time, you shall be a security guard.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Grace Connolly presiding.
The case today is based on an indictment served on Carlton Wallace for murder, attempted murder, corruption, and perverting the law. The murder charges for Deborah Pottinger and the attempted murder against Kyle Cunningham. How does the defense plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
On all charges?
Yes, Your Honor, on all charges.
This should be interesting. Gentlemen, the court will now hear your opening statements. Crown?
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Carlton Wallace is a wealthy businessman who, on the surface, seems like a good person who has contributed a lot to society. But in this case, we will see that, like many of our elites, he has a shady past and think he's above the law. But today, he will be held accountable for his actions. So the prosecution will show you how manipulative, power-hungry, and controlling this man really is, that even led to murder. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Long, your opening statement.
Wow. That was truly a mouthful. It's a good thing I already had breakfast, or I'd have to eat that rubbish.
Your Honor.
Mr. Long, you have a very unorthodox way of practicing the law, you see? But I want to remind you that your job in this courtroom today is to defend your client, not to insult the prosecution.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. My apologies. But you do have to be careful as to what you consume in the morning.
Mr. Long!
It can be hard on your digestion. I'm sorry, I just had to get in there. Oh, yes, Your Honor. Let me get to the point. Now, the charges against my client, they are serious. Well, the accusations, whether they are true, or that's something we have to debate. Now, Carlton Wallace has contributed a whole lot to not just his community, but to the nation. 9 major projects island-wide, not including 4, which was done for his community, low-income families. Did I mention that in 2 of those communities, he fixed roof problems, and those communities were volatile? Now, for those of you who know Carlton Wallace, you know that in his line of work, he needs to have a firm hand. He has to be a strong individual. Maybe sometimes overly aggressive. But that is actually needed in his line of work, which doesn't make him a murderer. And that is what I'll do. Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Long. Mr. Saint-Just, your first witness.
Your Honor, the prosecution calls Mr. Winston Lyons to the stand.
Stand up. Left hand in the ear, right hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
I do. Mr. Lyons, what is your nickname?
Well, everybody call me SHOPPY still, you know.
So why are you called that?
Well, I own a liquor shop in the ghetto, you understand me? I'm saying everybody will know me simply because I own the shop. Everybody don't know my name. Just call me SHOPPY.
So you're considered as somebody who is instrumental in the development of your community. Is that so? And is this the same for the community that you were in before?
Definitely. Anywhere you go, you have to try and make a difference.
So, do you know Mr. Wallace?
Definitely know Carlton Wallace.
So that sounds like he's not such a good person in your eye.
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is leaving the witness.
Sustained.
Okay, moving right along. Mr. Lyons, what type of person is Carlton in your estimation?
Carlton Wallace is a dangerous man.
And why would you say that?
Try out for me already.
Try alpha. What do you mean by try alpha?
Try out for my life already. If I never for my auntie or my girlfriend, but I take my 3 points.
So how did he do this?
He making police friend take me away and have me in an abandoned building tie up for much days.
So why did he do this, Mr. Lyons?
He claimed me owe him money.
And did you?
Technically, no, brother.
Okay, so just make it clear for the court what really happened.
Objection, Your Honor. Enough of this. Mr. Wallace is not here on kidnapping charges. It's not a part of the indictment. Come on, man, be more professional.
This is true, Mr. Saint-Just. This is not relevant to the case.
Okay, Your Honor. But what we're trying to determine is that Mr. Wallace is a man who practices illicit operations.
But if this is not directly related to this case, I won't be hearing any more of it.
Okay, Your Honor. I have nothing further.
Okay, Mr. Lance, thank you. You may step
Wait,
down.
Your Honor. I would like an opportunity to cross-examine the witness.
Go ahead.
Mr. Lance. Oh, Shoppy, can I call you Shoppy?
Then that everybody call me, brother.
Okay, Shoppy. Were you always a shopkeeper?
No.
Oh, you weren't. You are something then like a enforcer, like a don.
That was in another life, brother.
So you weren't always a shopkeeper who was contributing to community development. You were a thug.
Objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Long, the name calling, sir.
Okay, Your Honor. Shoppy, tell me about your first encounter with my client, Mr. Wallace.
Man, I have a project on my block one at the time. Hire some milk youth them for work. Because I am staying, just never pay them. See me? And me step in and hold on for them thing them for a while till them give the youth them money.
You sure that's how it went?
Mr. Wallace, counsel, please advise your client that that type of outburst will not be allowed in this courtroom. It will not be happening again.
My apologies. It won't, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Shoppy, isn't it more accurate to say that you stole things from the site, sold it, and then used the money to pay the workers?
You want them family. Once you have a family, I go and look out for your family more than for the youth them money. You understand? And this them behind it.
And you then, being the regular neighborhood Robin Hood, decided to rob from the rich and give to the poor?
Your brother, they unfair.
And you're a thief.
Objection. Thief who, brother?
Order.
You're the teaching sense.
Mr. Lyons, order in this court. This is still my court, Mr. Lyons.
Yo, big man, them come to this all the while.
Mr. Lyons, I will hold you in contempt of this court.
Shoppy, Mr. Shoppy, sir. I'm not the bad man. You are. You are the one who stole, sold it, and used the money to share between you and your friends.
Like you hear what I'm saying.
Important question. Did Mr. Wallace, my client, owe you money?
No.
It therefore means it was none of your business. Let me put this in a way where you understand. In the ghetto, you buy out the thing. Your Honor, no further questions.
Pop up, alright. You get the message. Over the other side, them are pre-whip on some different level, brother. So we have to know how we are the right.
Remember, I look a girl who was telling me, say, yo, you send quick the deal, you look at thing, you look a slim as one.
Yeah,
she, them a call godmother over someone. She said one, you know.
Take over a piece of king ground, brother.
But just hear what I say, man. Just keep the eyes them up on the gun. You don't know the thing.
Already now, man.
The chopping. Dear father.
From listen, we have a draft, you know the chopping. Serious. Done that's work, right?
Yes. But I don't name Cave, you know. No, load but fly.
Alright, never lie.
Daddy,
never lie.
say something to you.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
Different type of privilege for the brother. Smell it in the air, brother. That's why I tell you before them a plan, when man a plan, than that that's fair wipe. We enough here sit down and I wait upon them for forward.
Brother, it's like when you see me round up the thugs and you know, it's a normal thing. Remember, a long time they not see me get grimy, you know.
So here I pray. And yes, my mates are right now. You see how the trade?
Yeah.
We'll hold it off there a bit. And watch it pray. We have to focus on this.
Don't do that pray that already. You know? Guess what? So the kids them, we have to protect them at all costs.
At all costs.
They get to me and say, it's my community. We're dead feet.
No gunman. Because I told them I send bread back on Giant but pick up the thing them from the Chinese boy.
Yeah.
But them are just hold them off till we tell him say yo, bodo do. You know what I mean?
Which is right.
Yes, Papa.
And you know sir, we need to call quick.
We need to call King too, you know.
Yeah, we need to go forward.
Make him know what go on in that.
Your Honor, may I have 5 minutes, please?
Make it quick, Mr. Long.
What you do, your brother? Me not tell you, say me no want to come to court. How many things you never have to come here? So how me get subpoena today? You get what? See them.
No worry yourself. The man job for the oldest trick in the book.
Me tell you, say me no want to go up on the stand.
Don't worry yourself, man. A very written statement. I got this.
May we proceed?
Sorry, Your Honor.
May we proceed, Mr. Long?
Oh, you may proceed, Your Honor.
Crown, your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution calls Mr. Trevor Sullivan to the stand.
Your Honor, I object this witness. Counsel has employed what I would call unfair tactics to get this witness here today.
Is that so, Mr. Sanjus?
I wouldn't see it as that, Your Honor. Especially when Mr. Long plans to read a statement from the witness.
Mr. Sullivan is a businessman and has lots of meetings today. That's why he prepared a statement and I'm here to read it.
And the prosecution is supposed to cross-examine the statement? Mr. Sanjus, is the witness present?
Yes, Your Honor.
The witness will take the stand.
Objection, Your Honor. Why is Mr. Long having a conversation with my witness?
Simply, conversation. I'm just saying hello.
This is my witness, Your Honor. He has no reason to be having a conversation with my witness.
Why is some melodramatic, brother?
Order, gentlemen.
Let's not talk about drama, Tyro, because you are the king of drama.
Well, it's better than being a drama queen.
Order, Mr. Long. Mr. Sanjus, approach the bench.
Jesus, please, come on, man.
Listen.
Shirt is ugly.
Listen.
Sorry.
There are two places where I am in total control. One is my home and the other is my courtroom. And if anybody, either of you, mess with any of those places, we're going to have some serious issues. You hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do we understand each other?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Mr. Sanjus, your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Mr. Sullivan, how long have you known this man?
Objection. I would like for my client to be addressed as Mr. Wallace, not this man. Show some respect.
Mr. Sanjus,
Yes, Your Honor.
continue.
Mr. Sullivan, how long have you known the accused?
Well, I know Carlton for years. Even before him get into construction.
Childhood friends?
Something like that.
Something like that or that?
Well, I met Carlton in our early 20s.
So describe Mr. Wallace in your own words.
Carlton is a great guy. Yes, he's a great friend. And he's a great inspiration to me. See, Carlton is a hard worker, a go-getter.
And as a go-getter, would you say that he gets things done by any means necessary?
Objection, straying from the point.
Mr. Saint-Just, stay on point, please.
Okay, Your Honor. So, Mr. Sullivan, you're into construction as well, right?
Yes.
So were you always into construction?
No.
What were you into before?
Small business operations.
And did any of these small businesses have to do with narcotics?
Objection! The Crown has no proof of this, and it can be seen as defamatory.
Mr. Saint-Just, tread carefully. You've been cautioned.
Okay, Your Honor. So, Mr. Sullivan, you recently acquired some property in Red Hills. Is that correct?
Yes.
Wasn't that property part of a project that Mr. Wallace was currently involved in? And after he went missing for months, you acquired that project and took it over?
Objection. Speculation.
Sustained.
Okay, let me ask another question. Wasn't it Carlton's project?
Carlton had his hands full, and he gave me that project.
So let me get this straight. He just turned over a multi-million-dollar project to you?
Carlton has a lot of projects, and I don't see why he couldn't give a friend one of them.
So what if I told you that Mr. Wallace is actually still the owner of said project?
What?
Yes, Mr. Sullivan, you have been tricked. And didn't you tell me that you wanted to see Carlton Wallace in the morgue?
I guess I'm for that. You're wicked. Yo, me not like you, you know.
Mr. Sullivan, order in this court. Do not let me hold you in contempt of this court.
Yo!
Your Honor, nothing further.
Mr. Long, do you wish to cross-examine the witness?
No, not at this time, Your Honor, but I would like to clear up a few things. May I approach the bench?
You may.
Judge, I would like to show you a document that proves that Trevor Sullivan is actually the legal owner of this project. And I also have a statement right here that will speak to the correct.
Hello, Mr. Long.
Mr. Long, the court is waiting.
Your Honor, may I request a 5-minute recess?
The court will recess for 15 minutes.
What you love the most?
But it's Jamaican money. I don't like Jamaican money. I mean, I appreciate it and everything, but I don't do GMT.
No problem. The queen.
Come on, you don't need to.
I just love your style.
Thank you.
Okay, honey, I got some business to take care of at the store, so I'll be running. Alright.
Alright, take care. Be safe.
Oh, you, General, alright? Alright?
I want this one.
I'm going, no chance.
Yo, I want this one. Who you? Then I'll be about grave.
What happened? I heard gunshots when I was inside.
That's a boy just robbed me, you know. Boy just robbed me and took the chain with the key. Oh.
What do you mean the key? What key? The key that I gave you?
Yeah.
That son of...
Well played, Miss Brissette. Well played.
What are you talking about, Mr. Long?
I underestimated you, you know. Seems I took it too lightly.
That was a mistake. I'm a big girl. Or haven't you noticed?
A big girl, huh? You know, if I find even an ounce of proof that you are in my house, this big girl, as you call yourself, will do prison time.
You should have invited me in. You would have gotten all the proof you need.
You took a serious chance.
Like I said, what are you talking about, Mr. Long?
Well done, Miss Brissette. Nice to see you again.
Pity I can't say the same.
Yo, what kind of case is that, man? How you lose such a picture of evidence? Cairo, how you manage to make such a careless mistake, brother? Gentlemen, I blundered. But trust me, it's me. I'll fix things. Tyrone, I tell you already, you know, you're not blood. So make sure you fix it.
Hear that, Mr. Long? Who never born a liar? Fix it.
Miss Ferguson. So in that one so far, it's okay. One for the defense, one for the prosecution. I just the jury have to worry about.
When am I going to be someone like?
Come, you see, so you look worried. And I saw you work.
Then how you go?
No, come tell me about work. Oh, you come like this.
Anyways, I got the job. And I get to interact with some of the community people. And I also learn more about the program.
That's nice. I knew that in a 5. I knew that. But, you know, see, your father come up here earlier today.
What? For what?
Your Honor,
we'd like to call Sasiq Wallace to the stand.
Miss Wallace, please take the stand.
Miss Wallace, what's your relation to Mr. Wallace?
He's supposed to be my delinquent father
Why do you say that?
because he never in my life.
And you think that was intentional?
My mother tell me say after she get pregnant, him cut out our life.
When did you make contact with Mr. Wallace?
About 6 months ago.
And how has that been?
Not what I expected.
Do you care to elaborate?
The man just wicked and vindictive. I can't live around nobody like that.
Wicked and vindictive. Why would you use words like these to describe your father?
Because I want to clear my conscience.
Well, this is just the place for that.
This man thinks the money can buy your problem and buy happiness.
So, he promised you the house, and then he kidnapped his ex-wife?
Yes.
And were you aware of his plans?
No.
Thank you, Miss Wallace. No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Long?
Yes, Your Honor. I just have a few questions for the witness. Miss Wallace, you're an artist, right?
Yes.
You have a song. Len, we did something like that, right?
Objection, Your Honor. I mean, is this a courthouse or a dancehall session?
Mr. Long, this is not Passa or Uptown Mondays, you know.
Your Honor, I didn't know you know those places, man. Wait.
Mr. Long, please continue.
Of course, Your Honor. Miss Wallace, you testified that Mr. Wallace didn't support you as a child. You had a poor relationship with him and used you to kidnap his wife. Am I summing it up correctly?
Yes.
Sasi, what's your full name?
Objection, Your Honor. I mean, the witness already stated her name for the record.
Your Honor, I have evidence that Miss Wallace Sasi has not been fully truthful with the court.
Overruled. Continue, Mr. Long.
What's your full name, Sasi?
Keela Robinson.
Robinson. That's your mother's name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your mother never gave you your father's name?
Because him abandoned her. That's why.
Or was it that she was unsure as to who your real father was?
What are you trying to say?
Your mother had a relationship with another man while she was with your father.
Liar, tell.
And your mother is telling you the truth?
Look, you know, this thing now, what you know about my mother?
Well, I know for sure she lied to both of you.
What?
Your mother told you that your father never took care of you. Your Honor, I have proof here to show that there are receipts totaling about $9.7 million over a 10-year period where they're in the name of a Carlton Robinson that took care of school fees, medical expenses, groceries, clothing, and a whole bunch of other things. All of this money that you didn't know was coming from your father, the man who you thought wasn't taking care of you and you didn't have his name. I know it's a lot to process. And sometimes, because you're going through that, the bitterness may come up to the surface. You feel like you have to come on his stand and tell lies about the man who was not only your father but loved you.
I never lie me I tell. Him kidnap him ex-wife and nothing.
Exactly nothing. No kidnapping charges were ever made. And as far as I know, Mr. Wallace's ex-wife is at home, her home, safe and sound. Your Honor, I'm done with that.
Thank you, Mr. Long.
Yo, Shoppy, you still in a court? That you want me see a little brother lurks around the place and me not too familiar with him face. Tall and slim and him have a kerchief wrapped around him face. Alright, cool, now say a word. Yeah man, alright.
Wanna see him sit down there so like him innocent, him evil.
So, he kidnapped your ex-boyfriend and asked for a ransom for him to be returned.
Yeah, I see him round it Monday.
Miss Ferguson, there is no name calling in this court. You will refer to the defendant as Mr. Wallace.
Yeah, for lock me up, you know. I'm now calling name.
Calm down. Just clear your mind and take us back to the night when Kyle Cunningham was shot.
I was up by my father when Kyle said he's going to link BB for this project we have. And while I was on the phone with him, I hear him call out Carlton Wallace name. Then me hear 2 shots ring out.
So you heard Kyle call out Carlton Wallace's name before the shots were fired?
Yes.
So, does Kyle know Mr. Wallace?
No, but me show him in picture.
Why?
Cause me not trust him. And if anything for happen, me want Kyle know say him.
Have you ever had any physical altercation with Mr. Wallace?
No.
Then why do you despise him so much?
Because him kidnapped my ex-man, my best friend, and shot my man.
Okay, Miss Ferguson. No further questions, Your Honor.
Your witness, Mr. Long.
Miss Ferguson, do you have a recording of that conversation that you had with Kyle? Why? He said that he was shot.
No.
Interesting. And did your best friend tell you that she was kidnapped by her ex-husband?
Not really.
You don't seem to know a lot of things. But let me tell you something else that the court doesn't know. Outside of myself and Minister Wallace, the brother of the defendant, Mr. Wallace, on the night that Kyle was shot, he was also shot. Mr. Wallace, would you care to show the court where he got injured? He got shot the same night as as I said before, Kyle got shot outside his home when he was on his way. And it was his ex-wife who took the bullet out of his neck. His ex-wife nursed him back to health. The same ex-wife who is not here to testify. I wonder why she wouldn't be here.
But Sam can't wait for Kyle to wake up. For tell everybody say you're guilty, so you can rot in a prison.
Miss Ferguson, please, calm down.
Your Honor, may I read this communication I just received?
Only if it's related to this case.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, it is Miss Ferguson. Members of the court, with a heavy heart, that I inform you that Your Honor, Kyle Cunningham is no longer with us.
But I hope him come out of this, you know. But a part of me just said I prepare for the worst.
Wife, I understand. I'm still in a shock. Me try figure this out.
I say I hope them send that dirty man they got prison.
Alright, fine. Alright. Stephen, what happened with Kyle?
Well, I'm sure you've already heard.
So we never have a doctor look after him?
None of that matters now. What's important is I'm resigning. I'm shutting down the whole program.
What? What do you mean?
It means the special agent program is no more. It's over.
Stephen, you can't do that.
I can. I have. It's done.
Oh, you're pre-reason. Who's she?
She's with me and that's all you need to know.
I don't plan your plan for scrap the program. You plan for replace me. So you new recruit this.
So does that make you the old one?
Wow. She's a feisty one.
Agent, stand down.
Bubbles, you alright?
Listen this. You can't replace me. Nobody can replace me. Me get too much to that agency here. Me give my life. And you want to replace me? You gonna find some missed thing? It not happen, Stephen.
Big bad Bubbles. I heard about you. Top of your class. Well, I'm Terry the Tiger. I'm Mina Empress.
Stephen, I know you got passed up for commissioner. I know it's not easy. But our job, and we take bad guys off of the streets, no matter how hard it gets. Never give up. You teach me that.
My two favorite people. Oh no, no. Hey, Stephen. Sorry about the whole commissioner thing and you not getting the job, you know. Better luck next time. What's happening here? Nothing, sir. Just my instructor giving me some training tips.
Steve, you need to get back to some hard training for you. Punch like a girl.
Sir, if you're not here for the court, you have to leave.
See you around, Stephen.
Bye, Bubbles. Tell Stephen to find a zoo for you.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm sorry for you about Kyle. You know, sad.
Time I'm gonna rope here Carlton Wallace.
Indeed it is.
Angie, it's not a good idea.
I think it would help.
Are you serious, Angie? Tyrone would have a field day with this. From the relationship between you and Carlton, plus our relationship. I'm sorry.
Okay. So what about the statement with Jamil? You're going to use it?
No, Angie.
What? Aaron, why?
Angie, I know you doctored that statement. And if we were to use it, Tyrone would see right through it. That caused some serious problems for us. Angie, have faith. We did all that we could, and I think we did well.
The one person who could have testified and send her brother Yaga to prison, she decides that she not testify.
And calm down. We got this. We got this.
Excuse me, please. Coach is about to resume.
All right, thank you, officer.
Gentlemen, if there are no more witnesses,
Me want to testify.
And you are?
Jenny Rokul.
And you're both okay with this?
I have no objections, Your Honor.
Mr. Long?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. Yeah.
Ms. Rookwood, who's witness?
Your Honor, I don't really want nobody question me. I just have some things from my chest so I want to get off.
I will allow it. Go ahead.
Please rise. Left hand in the air, right hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you.
Yes. About a year ago, I got shot doing a weed transaction. My sister, she nursed me back to health. And recently, I lose her. Nobody don't know the pain when I go through. My sister was my best friend. Carlton Wallace, I want thing to come to tell the court about you today. You see that man? He's a good man. He's a man with a good heart.
Yes.
He makes sure say me and my sister did good.
Yes.
He give me a roof over our head and make sure say we have money to take care of basic needs. I know enough people want to see him rotting in a prison, but me I not one of them. Your Honor, please don't send him away. Keep him from behind bars. I need him. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
You blind? You get a chance to put the man what kill your sister in a prison and this you do? You want to send him to prison. Me no want him to prison. Me want him there so when me ready for him, me get him.
Members of the jury, you will now hear final statements from the defense and the Crown. Following these summations, you will then be instructed on your final and most critical function. Then you will begin your deliberations. Crown, your final statement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Has the jury reached the verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Prosecution, the defense, please stand. Foreman. In the case of Regina versus Carlton Wallace, how do you find?
On the charge of corruption, we find the defendant not guilty. On the charge of preventing the law, we find the defendant not guilty.
Yes.
On the charge of attempted murder, we find the defendant not guilty.
Order, calm down. Continue forward.
Okay. On the charge of murder, we find the defendant not guilty.
Well done.
Jury, I would like to thank you for accepting the call to serve this court today. Mr. Wallace, for the past few days you have been under the conditions of the court. Today, you are no longer under any condition. Sir, congratulations, you are free to go. Thank you. Court is adjourned.
This man, couldn't be better, you know. Well, bro, you came through. You come through. Listen to me, man. You think I don't love you enough, but you're my brother. I love you. Now, Carlton, are you ready to be put in a place of real power? Yep. Good. We're gonna rule this place. Alright, anything I say, bro. Victory.